Hey guys, Circle, welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers. Let's carry on where we left off. Sorry for the delay in getting this episode out. I had some microphone issues this week, but I managed to rectify them, and now I'm ready to fulfill some requests, maybe even take on a dire shadow before we advance towards Mariko's castle, which is hopefully just up ahead. Alright, we're midway through the Sapporo jail, or even 3/4 of the way through. Is it finally time to try and take on this dire shadow all the way back in the Shibuya jail? Let's find out. Let's give it a go. I'm confident this time. I think I've got the right party members to deal with his weaknesses, and I'm already low on health. Lightning, wind, and curse. Okay, good. Let's start. I like it. I can see that we're doing damage. I just have to rely on my NPC teammates to not take too much damage. As I say that, everyone kinda just got nuked. Fantastic. Well, this is a write-off, even though it looks like we're actually making progress for once. Hey, how about we all don't stand around waiting for a god's hand to land on our heads? Huh? That'd be great. Oh, what a dodge! We can do this, guys! I think my idea is to just use up all our SP quickly before these guys end up getting knocked out or something. Damn it, Mona's down, and he's like my trump card when it comes to reviving everyone. Damn, I already lost 2 teammates, and we're still nowhere near halfway. This whole attack's not going to be as effective now. Maybe this is going to be a long battle of attrition. Alright, third time's the charm. Let's maybe take control of Mona here. Because Mona's kind of the linchpin to all this, I need to be able to revive my teammates, especially in a battle like this, where people seem to go down quite quickly. And Mona's the only possible person who could bring them back to life. And I also need to strike a balance between using my wind attacks and my support skills. Of course, I do have a bunch of SP recovery items, so maybe I should make use of those, because I don't seem to need them when it comes to boss battles. So maybe this is the time where I have to make use of them. Oh, gosh. Oh, thank you, Skull. Alright, that was really close. Alright, this is a decent start, guys. Take advantage while he's on the ground. Oh, of course, I lose Mona. Great. Well, we made decent progress at the very least. Nice dodge. Nice. Maybe that's what I did, to just constantly dodge and counterattack. Okay, almost halfway. Come on, we can do this. Another all-out attack. This is gonna be a long marathon of a fight. Showtime? Hell yeah. Any damage is good damage, especially when it's guaranteed, and does a lot. And by a lot, of course, we're talking relative to this boss fight. Like that much.
Ooh, good one, Skull. Not bad, Skull. Keep it up.
Alright, decided to get Mona back on track. I do have a reunion parfait.
It's weak to electricity.
I knew I had a revived item somewhere. Nice.
Leave it to me.
Right, Joker's down, but thankfully Mona's back.
There.
Get him back on his feet.
It's all you.
I'll do it.
Right, we're fully healed. Joker has a lot of SP that we can make use of. Let's go ahead. Do that. I need to destroy those shields.
You're mine.
That's the way, Joker.
We're past halfway. We're past halfway, and it's another all-out attack. Come on, team, we can do this.
You're doing
All
great.
right, Joker's pretty much out of SP. We used all we could.
Cool, Joker.
It's over.
Here we go. 3/4 of the way.
It's showtime.
It's been intense. No one else has gone down for quite some time, and we got a showtime attack. I'll do it once this guy's recovered. Like now.
Take this. Showtime.
Come on. Do some damage, please. Some good damage.
Mitra.
It's a bliss showtime attack, though. But, I mean, it's still a bunch of free damage. Another showtime attack. Oh my gosh. We can do this. I can't give up now. I will use any and all items I need. Oh, damn. Direct hit. Right in its fluffy little mouth.
Whoa, you make this look easy. Amazing! Taking notes.
Out of the way! Too easy!
Fair warning.
Nice.
It's gonna be rough.
Out of the way!
I love those counterattack dodges. Ugh. Keep it up, guys. Don't give up.
Watch your health.
Oh, damn. We're getting cocky. Thank you for the heals.
Alright!
Come on, Skull. Oh, please. Okay, surely we can't mess this up now, right? I don't want to jinx it.
Out of the way!
Skull took down a strong enemy. I want to see more of that.
We took down a killer teddy bear. At long last, who dares wins. Okay. A Tai's Charm. High Pixie learn a new skill. Yep, that's the greatest reward of it all. My level 18 persona
New skill?
and level 25 persona.
Getting stronger every day!
Shock boost? Okay, what do we get rid of? Okay, well, somehow...
Okay, that was crazy. Anyone else freaking out here?
I'm trying to maintain my composure.
Big. We'll do better next time.
Are you kidding me? You put a little the pressure on me to do better next time? Damn, we still have to do the freaking Dire Shadow in Natsume's jail. I don't know if I'm ready for that just yet. Maybe we just progress with the Sapporo jail for now, huh? This beguiling girl has no chance. Okay, Dire Shadow defeated, requests fulfilled. I think we're about ready to make an assault on the castle, if possible. We're just gonna get through this brute.
Monarch's gonna punish us because of you. You think you could just do whatever you want?
Yeah, dude, we just defeated a killer teddy bear, okay? You're nothing in comparison.
Save that line for your monarch. Better yet, we'll tell her once we take you all out!
Exactly. Oh, you don't like that, do you? You could have just launched that rocket at us. Oh, pfft. I'm pretty sure we can handle a Dark Sun. Right, guys? I'm gonna be very embarrassed if we can't defeat this guy after beating that damn Dire Shadow. Should probably see what he's weak to, huh? Lightning, Wind, and Psychic. Okay, well I've got 2 of the 3, just as I take some damage. Oh, I need to get used to dodging that attack. It's a shockwave, I need to jump over it. What I've learned from the killer teddy bear is that I can hide from most nuclear attacks behind an obstacle, and it should keep us safe. So let's take advantage of this ice block here. There we go. There we are. Remember this time. It's not the most exciting way to dodge nuclear attacks, but it works. Oh, he's shocked. I like it. See you, pal. Nice try. If only you were as deadly as a teddy bear, you could have defended this jail a lot better. Done and dusted. Whew. There we go, our regular stroll through the frozen
Seems
streets.
the walls are no more.
Then let's get our asses in there!
Yeah, keep ourselves warm.
Yeah. Let's not waste any more.
Oh, a public official announcement.
How do you do, everyone?
It is now 10 p.m.
That voice.
Time for night.
Mari-san?
Time for bed.
Are you working hard to keep Sapporo clean? To make it a glistening, filth-free city?
She seems very obsessed with cleanliness and perfection, doesn't she? Like, with that one wilted flower among many good ones, she was very upset about it.
Well, it's time for our regular cleanup. Anyone who calls themselves a proud member of my staff must take initiative.
I mean, it is kind of hard to see all the litter, considering there's, like, a bunch of snow covering the entire street.
That means no slacking off, and not a single mote of dust left on the premises. I want this place spotless.
I mean, that's on you for choosing, like, a white color scheme of sorts, considering it's snow, because, dirt and anything's very visible when it comes to
Turn
that.
Sapporo into a paradise as pure as snow.
Or cocaine.
Something's coming. Hide!
Uh-oh, it's the garbage truck. Oh, God. It's an army of Jack Frosts.
Clean up hole!
An army of hoes.
Clean up hole! Here we go! Bury them in pure white snow! Hee-haw!
Well, this isn't something you see every day.
What's up with these little freaks?
They're everywhere! The
The Hee-Horde. I think that sounds about right.
I can hardly believe my eyes.
I was expecting like a Zamboni or something, you know, like when you're at the ice skating rink and you have to clear off the ice so they can smooth it out. I was not expecting this.
They're chanting about some cleanup routine. Maybe this is a periodic security measure? At any rate, it's too risky to charge in now. Let's head back to reality and see what we can do.
Oh, don't you want to surf on the Jack Frost? Hee-Ho! Let's join in the fun, guys.
Hee-hoo!
Hee-Ho?
Yeah, let's all say it. Come on.
Hee-ho!
Hee-haw!
No, Ryuji, it's hee-ho, not hee-haw. What are we, in the Wild West? This is the complete opposite.
Hee-ho!
They're infected!
No, Panther! Combo breaker much.
Alright, good bit. Now it's time to go.
Oh, jeez. What a buzzkill, you two.
Okay.
Oh, see, we could have maxed out our bond level there if you both just joined in. That Jack Frost stampede was definitely where Mufasa died. I got it all wrong last episode.
Man, I thought we'd get somewhere today. That mess was whack.
Hey, put an H in there and you'll spell it exactly how my name is.
A mess? It was Snowmageddon, I tell ya! Oh, the Hee-Horror!
Yeah, I think Futama's definitely infected. Poor girl, look, she's still shivering even though we're back in the summer heat.
Based on the timing of the announcement, I'm sure it was temporary. They were only a cleanup crew.
Then let's call it a day. We'll use this opportunity to rest up and prep for tomorrow.
And hopefully none of us catch a cold overnight from the contrasting temperatures we keep jumping to and fro. Right, so all we have to do is approach the castle and
Alright, what do you say we hit the bath and
clear the trauma cell, and then we're good to go, right?
Ugh! How many times must I repeat myself?
What? She's around here? She's around our campsite?
Wait, is that
Oh,
Mariko Hyodo?
she just happens to be here, huh?
Did I not tell you? Our citizens suffer every time our personnel slacks off.
I wonder if like a trauma could have been maybe someone slacked off one time and caused an accident and people got hurt and that's kind of just traumatized Mariko a little bit. I don't know, I'm just theorizing here.
Forgive me.
She's running this guy into the ground.
What? You think I'll give you preferential treatment just because you're sick?
I mean, this kind of sounds like, you know, obviously I don't know what it's like on the ground in Japan, but, you know, they're workaholics for sure, and I can imagine even when they're just on their deathbed, they're still going to try and work.
Stand up straight and get back to doing your job. Our citizens would be ashamed of this.
Like I read about how, you know, you have to plan your leave around your teammates, and they have to agree to your leave, basically. It's not enough that your manager approves it. Your teammates have to basically approve it as well. And when you go on holiday, you come back and you bring them a gift, thanking them for covering your work and so on and so forth. It's pretty, like, there's good bits to the culture as well, but, like, you know, I hate it when my colleagues or whatnot just up and take leave, especially during, like, a busy period and whatnot, and I'm left to carry the bags and whatnot, but, I mean, it kind of sucks how, basically, there's, like, an eye of the storm of sorts where you can take your leave, which is, like, this one, maybe, particular week somewhere in the year.
Might I remind you that you'll be working through the night to make up for lost time?
I mean, you gotta know that this is hardly effective, right? He's already sick. If you make him work throughout the night, not only is he gonna be working slow because he's sick, he's gonna get even sicker. And that's gonna reduce his productivity even further, to the point where you might need to find someone to replace him, which costs energy and resources, of course.
I'll do better.
It's all economics, lady. Basic economics.
Will that employee be alright?
No, I don't think so. I think you can make it 5 steps away from Mariko before he collapses.
Not if he keeps working in that condition. How can anyone survive like that?
This is inhumane. He's not a slave.
Oh, it's you, children.
Mari-san, how could you allow such a horrible thing?
Horrible? Oh, no. Haru-chan, you misunderstand.
Oh, really?
I derive no pleasure in being so harsh. But it is a necessary measure to keep our city functioning.
maybe she was too relaxed in the past and things just got out of control, so she's like now trying to compensate by going in the hard opposite direction and now being basically a dictator.
You see, we've been doing a campaign where our staff cleans up around the city for a month.
The city looks pristine. Like, I don't see garbage bags lining the street. I can imagine if that was the case, you know, like everything's just disgusting, the hedges aren't trimmed and there's weeds growing everywhere, but honestly this place looks immaculate.
Not only does it keep our staff in line, it enhances local safety as well.
Does this look safe to you, lady? This guy's about to die.
It's such an important job, yet this incompetent bungler here still has the nerve to show up late.
You know, how about a bit of compassion?
How can I take pride in such poor behavior? All he seems to be capable of is making excuses.
A cleanup campaign, huh?
Could this be related to the Hee-Horde?
Yeah.
I won't say it another time. Quit groveling and get back to work.
But he doesn't look well at all.
The unfortunate thing is, Haru-chan, everyone working for Sapporo City Hall is a worthless piece of garbage.
Well, the fact that she just says it in that tone, you know, like it speaks volumes. This is how she treats her staff, and then when she speaks to us, you know, people who don't work for her, she's like nice and sweet. You know, it's not like she's an asshole to everybody. She's just an asshole to people she has authority over.
I didn't set them straight. Who knows what kind of mischief they'd cook up? They might betray me in far more crucial matters.
Okay, I don't think this guy's gonna betray you just because he didn't pick up a potato chip bag or something.
Sounds to me like you're just making up bullshit to justify yourself.
Damn, Ryuji's always going on the offensive, you know, like Haru's like nice and sweetly talking to her old family friend, and Ryuji, he's always like the cannon, you know, he's always like launching himself in. You know, we need someone like that, of course, but man, it always makes me uncomfortable because I'm not a very confrontational guy, and so whenever Ryuji does this, I'm like, oh man, please, Ryuji, please, calm down. But I know, like, we need people like him
This
to
man
call
needs
people
medical
out.
attention. He's in no condition to work.
I'll help you. Come with me.
Sorry to trouble you.
Oh.
What, excuse me? What do you think you're doing?
I like how he just responds to us. Like, he doesn't say, I'm gonna go work or anything. Like, oh, my boss is right in front of me, guys. I can do it. I can work. He's just like, oh, thank you for taking care of me. Sorry for the trouble.
Just stop this, Mari-san!
Haru-chan?
Uh-oh.
The Mari-san I saw just now was nothing like the Mari-san I used to know.
Yeah, even though, you know, I kind of barely remembered you.
What happened to the Mari-san that treated everyone around her with kindness?
I just have a feeling that she got used or something.
You used to be surrounded by smiles. Everyone who met you was touched by your warmth and compassion.
Like, everyone has that kind of situation, right? Where your kindness was rewarded with nothing but, you know, just trouble. And you ended up getting just betrayed, I suppose, of sorts. And you just feel like, you know what? No, I'm done being kind. I'm going to do the opposite. Of course, sometimes it lasts for, like, you know, a few days and then you go back to being your normal self. But for some people, you know, it forever changes them and they just become cold. And the worst part is when people try and use it against you, like, oh man, you used to be so kind. You used to give me all this stuff. Now you're just being a jerk. You know, why can't you give me stuff for free and whatnot? And those are the kind of people that just don't help matters.
The way I remember you, Mari-san, you were like a sun that shined down on me.
Of course, this doesn't apply to Haru right now, who's trying to appeal to her better nature because, you know, she never used Mari-san to begin with, compared to someone who, you know, used to get free stuff from someone, and then that person doesn't give the free stuff anymore, and then they're just like, well, you're not giving me free stuff anymore? Geez, you're an asshole. You always were an asshole, or something like that. That's terrible, babe.
Why did you become like this? Why did you become so cold?
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna find out sooner or later, Haru. Man, we might not even need to change our heart or steal our desires. We could just do it right here, right now.
Haru.
Poor Haru.
I can't stop now. For her sake.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me, but I'll be going now.
That child that died.
Mari-san! Don't pursue her, Haru. She's the monarch of the jail. In other words, our target. The only way we'll change her heart is in the jail.
She's too far gone to change in reality, I'm supposing.
I know how you feel, but right now we need to get this man to the hospital.
You're right.
Come on, dude. Let's go.
I have a list of hospitals nearby. Let's move.
Thank you, Sophia. Ever the helpful companion? We took the sick staff member to the hospital and returned to Odori Park.
Who does she think she is, treating a sick worker like dog shit?
Ryuji.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, we do need to tone it down a little bit, especially with poor Haru over here. She's hurting.
My bad.
It's strange how she's so nice to us, but so unforgiving with her staff.
Right? She doesn't want another mistake.
I don't know. I don't know what's making Mari-san act like this. She wasn't always like that. She used to be kind to everyone.
Well, we just need Ryuji to touch the cage again, don't we?
What happened?
We'll find out soon enough.
You're right. There's no use dwelling on it right now.
The reason will become clear as we progress. Until then, we move forward.
Even though we had an unexpected obstacle, we managed to secure a route to the castle.
Now we just need to go through the castle, don't we?
Tomorrow, let's infiltrate that castle and head straight to Hyodo's cage.
Okay. Well, looks like we'll be done by the weekend.
Good morning.
Morning, so. Get any sleep last night? Yes, I did. It is noon after all. Today we breach the castle. Make sure you're well prepared. I think we are. Do we have any more requests we need to fulfill along the way? Hey, I just heard something important I want to tell you about. I know you're busy, but think you can stop by? Whenever's fine, just come see me. Okay, oh, and we got 4 more requests as well. Okay, well, let's go see Ryuji first, and then we'll see what kind of requests we need to fulfill. Ryuji, surprised to see you away from the ramen shop. What are you up to?
Hey.
Hey, oh, hey, so, sorry for calling you out of the blue like that. So, listen, I was wondering if you'd heard of this. Whenever someone says Sapporo, they automatically think of Sapporo ramen. To which I'm like, yeah, dude, what else? But apparently there's this legendary ramen somewhere around here that's the king of all ramen. So when I heard that, I was all like...
Awesome!
Oh, shit, we gotta eat it. You're feeling me on this, right? Come on, so I need that ramen, and I need it now. We have to go.
We did it!
I knew you'd get it, dude. Let's chat out on some top-tier ramen and get our power levels back up. No, I meant we have to go. We have to go into the castle.
Feel something.
A ramen so delicious they call it king? I would also like to see it so. Well, how about you tell me where it is?
Right?
See? You heard the lady. Now you don't got a choice. It's at a place called Migoku, and I think it's pretty close by. We'll probably have to get in line.
Wait, please hold on.
Migoku. Hold on. I ran a search, but it looks like their legendary ramen is already sold out. What? No, that can't be. How? It's so popular that all of the meal tickets for it typically sell out moments after the shop opens. Today's portion is already gone too.
Hell?
Yo, when it opens? Guess we're shit out of luck then. No, we may still have a chance. There seems to be an alternate way to get meal tickets.
For real?
Another way? For real? The shop manager has expressed that he wants tourists to be able to enjoy the ramen as well. So he intentionally sets aside some tickets to be sold in a different location. Whoa, props to the manager. So where are they selling these other tickets?
Let's see.
Apparently, it's a shop in Suzushino with a red sign. Sorry, I don't have any more details. A red sign? Oh, yeah, I was about to say. I feel like those are everywhere.
No way, man.
Well, hey, that's more than enough to go off of. Let's get to it and find those tickets. You're on board with us too, yeah? For the ramen. I'll reveal its location. Thanks, man. You mind if I just send this over to you as a request? I'm counting on you, dude. We get to eat this stuff, and I'll make sure to work my ass off like you've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
That ramen sounds particularly interesting. I'd like to see it too. After you accept the request, let's begin the hunt for the store with the red sign. Right, your request added. You don't happen to have seen a store with a red sign? Oh, this has a red sign in it. Oh, no, that's a different kind of shop. Never mind.
Hey there.
Wouldn't it be nice to celebrate with some authentic Hokkaido cuisine? Meat would be nice too. Jingisukan, for instance. I heard eating lamb is good for your skin. Though I don't come across lamb much, so I wouldn't know how to prepare it. Oh man, you're missing out on. I love lamb.
Leave it to me.
Of course, in New Zealand we got a bunch of sheep, so lamb's kind of everywhere. Jingisukan. Authentic Hokkaido cuisine. Okay, search complete. I found a recipe you might like. Have So make it. Wow, okay, sure, just make me make it.
What?
Oh, would you please? Oh, and can you teach me too? Oh, well, thank you for the recipe. Alright, well, I guess I'm on to making food for the team. Taba, you alright? Soaking in the summer heat while you can before we head on inside? This jail's freezing. Whatever happened to summer? Almost makes me want to curl up in a kotatsu. Hey, maybe I should put one in the Necronomicon. This kotatsu you speak of. I heard it's difficult to emerge from it once you get comfortable. Yeah, you're not wrong. Thankfully, you have batteries, so I'm sure you can keep yourself nice and snug. Grocery shopping in Hokkaido is a pretty unique experience. I feel like we have access to food that's only available here. Really? Jeez. Exclusive groceries? Jinki-Sukan restaurant? Well.
Hey.
Alright, homestyle Jinki-Sukan.
That all?
Let's grab that.
Sweet.
Done.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Haru and Yusuke, admiring the flowers I see. I hope they look perfect.
How awful.
Mari-san is making her staff clean up this flower bed up too.
Hey.
Are you okay, Haru? I don't know what to say, but somehow I'll find a way to be useful. Sophia. Thank you. And I'm sorry. I need to keep it together.
Interesting.
That Shadow Stampede, or March of the Frosts as I've come to call it, was nothing short of a marvel. Please make some artwork of it. I'd love to just hang it up in the trailer. Simply replaying it in my mind's eye fills me with the deepest passion. It makes me want to shout from the rooftops.
Hee-Ho!
Oh god, people are watching. Oh, travel is wonderful. Seeing new things stimulates the senses like none other. I miss travel, I really do. I used to not want to travel anywhere. I was just like, I'm keen to just stay home, play video games, but once you get the travel bug, oh man, you kind of just want to go everywhere and just try new things. It's really great, and unfortunately, the way the world is at this current state of time, it's not helping matters. I'm not getting any younger.
Okay.
Well, we found a 4-leaf clover.
Well done.
I'm glad you managed to find one. I sure hope something good happens.
Well, we increased our bond. That's good, right? Let's start by looking for the store with the red sign. I don't suppose you've got it? No, you're just a corn wagon. No red signs over here. Makes sense. Welcome.
He seems troubled. I wonder what could be his deal. Whatever it may be, let's ask him about the King Ramen meal tickets.
Alright, this guy wasn't here when I hadn't accepted the request. Probably should have done that before I started exploring. So you're here for the ramen too? Of course. Yes, I am the one who keeps a few tickets on hand for tourists who don't know how it works around here. But I can't sell you any. Now I'll have to ask you to leave. Sold out? No, please. No, I'm sorry. If we're to sell you these tickets, I'd be injuring the chef indirectly. Yes, the success of his restaurant is a great thing in one way, but in another, he's kind of stressed out. The physical toll it's taken on his body is just not worth the reward. At the pace he works, his elbow's liable to give out any time now. Of course, you might say, why not take breaks, get more staff? He's such a perfectionist he has to do everything himself or it won't happen. He refuses to listen to medical advice or reason, so I lighten his burden for him. The best I could do is hang on to these as long as possible. The fewer tickets in circulation, the longer he can stay healthy.
If that's so...
Would you sell the tickets if the chef's elbow were okay?
What was that? Is someone talking on a phone? Oh yeah, I'm just talking with my sister. She's on the phone at the hotel, trying to get a hold of this ramen. We're so desperate, she's a struggling kid. She just wants to try this ramen before we have to ship her off, Well, yeah, I'd be happy to, but it's not like there's any sort of magic potion that could fix an elbow without any recovery time necessary. We'll leave it to my sister to figure it out for us. Probably the only thing that would work is a compression sleeve. That way he could work right off the bat without risk of blowing it out. It'd have to be custom made for him. Flexible but durable material, water resistant but not airtight, so he could wear it in the hot kitchen. I'm pretty sure he'd already have a sleeve like that if it existed, so there's no reason to consider it.
Hey.
Okay, I've got it. We'll have that material soon enough. With your help, if you're willing.
Whatever it takes for this ramen.
I'll send you a request with the relevant details, so we must prevail in our quest for King Ramen.
New request has been added, of course. A request for a request. The Apothecary's
You're
connection.
accepting this request?
Defeat Mothman with Sophie. The Arboretum and Sapporo Tower. The quickest route to meal tickets for the renowned Sapporo Ramen would be to assist the pharmacy manager, providing the supple tentacles of 10 shadows ought to do the trick.
Okay, let's do our best.
Sounds good to me. Let's go. Okay, a couple of things we can attend to before we storm the castle. But first, let's discuss. Alright, let's call a quick meeting before we hit the castle. I must say, I find Hyodo's treatment of her staff members appalling. Yeah, her whole work till they drop mentality reminds me of a dictator. I'm glad we took that staff member to the hospital. Otherwise, he really might have collapsed from fatigue. Try not to let it get to you, Haru. I understand how you might be feeling, but Hyodo's our target right now. Yes, you're right. If we don't change Mari-san's heart, there will only be more victims.
Yes.
Saving people from danger in the metaverse is something only we can achieve. I know it's hard, but let's keep moving forward. At least this feels more like a rehabilitative crusade rather than last time where, you know, we're more so punishing people for their crimes, like, you know, Kamoshida, Manorama, and so on. But these people, it's like we're trying to save them rather than, you know, punish them of sorts. Our next destination is the castle. I think more powerful enemies are going to start showing up. That is to be expected. Let's prepare well before continuing on. Right, let's go.
Okay, let's start the mission.
Oh damn, we got the kick-ass music as well. Oh, this is gonna be fun. But first, the clock tower.
To the castle.
Oh, the clock tower.
That's the spirit, Noir. We'll follow your lead.
Guys, I said the clock tower. Alright, the Hee-Horde is gone. I think we're about ready to go to the former government office.
I don't sense any shadows nearby.
Great. What to expect? Oh, wow. Okay.
That's Mari-san's castle.
Mm-hmm.
Its appearance is rather striking. The closer we get, the more vivid its detail.
That's the case with a lot of things, Yusuke. The closer you look, the more details you can see.
Detail aside, we can't get in again.
We're gonna need to drop a big chain again.
Then let's search for another entrance.
Alright, well, we've got another checkpoint we can activate. Let's go ahead and do that. Former government office has been registered as a checkpoint. Perfect. Now let's ambush this
Now's
guy.
our chance to ambush them.
Ooh, that was quite the battle. In fact, we even lost Noir. Jeez. Okay, let's try this side.
Good, you guys.
Could have been better. Oh yeah, that went much better. Oh dear. So, what's the layout of this? Okay, the Great Dino Hole, that's where we need to go. So maybe we come back.
On to the next.
And go back to the other side now. Alright, what do we have over here? Ah, treasure chest, of
That was
course.
a quick one.
Not even locked, though.
Nice
Yeah,
one.
wasn't expecting much.
The enemy hasn't noticed us. Now's
There
our
you go.
chance.
This looks like an arena of sorts. Mini-boss.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Vampire moth.
Let's clear a path. What's that over there?
Okay.
Oh, can we get in from up there?
Yep, through the frosted window. And I don't mean like a stained glass scenario.
How are we gonna reach it, though? Is there anything we can use, like a platform?
There's numerous ones. We're going to be jumping around, it seems. Well, we do need to stay warm, and all that movement's going to be good for us, right? Ah, no, sorry. We need to do like a pushing puzzle. Great. I hate these. Ice Cave in Pokemon Gold, Silver. Terrible. And just like that, I've already gotten stuck. Great. How do I fix this?
Hey, look, it's a treasure chest.
Well, made it to the treasure chest at the very least.
What's inside, Joker?
Thermo dress. That'd be good for Futaba, I'm sure.
Or now let's get some more.
It's only one. The girls are gonna have to fight for it. This good enough? It certainly is. Perfect. Alright, let's go to the Great Dining Hall.
Once we get in the castle, we're headed straight for the roof.
Understood.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's go.
Go! Alright,
Alright.
huddle up, guys.
Infiltration successful.
It's gonna be a lot colder in here, I feel. Well, just like that. No welcoming party? Okay. Fair enough. Spoke too soon, I think.
Shadow spotted ahead. Be careful.
Thank you, Sophie. I wish you kind of let us know before they kind of materialized in front of us. That's some great scouting. That one was a little late in spawning. Alright, defeat the shadows. There we go. Come on, clear the area. Sounds like Panther's already frozen solid. I don't know, I'm just kind of swinging around. I can't really see where everyone is. Ow. All-out attack. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Someone heal me, please. Yes? No?
Not yet.
Damn, I'm stunned for so long. Ugh. I try my best. Panther, please. Thank you. Even Sophie could have done it.
I'll get them.
Boom. Just to finish things off. Destroy the chandelier, vandalize the palace.
Looks like we're safe here.
I can call this a palace, right? It's more of a palace than a castle. Anyway, let's go. Alright, come on, let's see if we spawn any enemies by jumping to the chandelier. There we go. The game's like, no, hold up, Joker.
Wow,
Just,
it's beautiful.
just stand by the entrance like you were.
Yes. Such a magnificent design.
Really? I just see a lot of open space, and it's going to get really cold in the winter, as I'm sure it is right now. Oh, hello. This is plenty of room for a fight, though.
This is no time to be distracted by architecture. There are enemies here.
Again, Queen, you're being a buzzkill. Come on.
Let's go.
Lucky I've got a one-shot kill for all these moths. Let's make the most of it.
More shadows. Here they come.
Oh, God, I love that.
We can do it.
Oh, go. Come on, heals, please.
Okay.
Gosh, I gotta do things manually around here.
Incoming attack.
Man, I was hoping you guys would be a bit more autonomous, you know. I don't have to handhold you guys through this.
Oh, nice,
But it seems I do.
You hit its weakness. Super cool, Joker.
Ow. Clear all these guys out. Thank you.
Take this.
Maybe we'll just shoot randomly. Ow.
Joker got in a follow-up attack.
There we are. These guys are weak to win, aren't they?
That's the ticket. Good thinking, Joker.
Whoa, that was sweet!
Thank you, Skull. I appreciate the compliment. I'll take that. Sounds like Noir's just blowing up the entire castle. These girls were just chilling out down there.
Even more helpful.
With an evil smile to accompany your pleasant tone. I don't think we really need it, do we? I suppose I can replace evil touch. Done.
Not
Okay.
seeing any shadows at the moment.
No. Gosh, you guys are like... Man, that was just like a Sophie thing to say. The Corridor of Ice. Love the naming conventions that Mariko's taken up.
Yo, I might have found something.
Oh, a treasure
Little
chest.
room to
Lucky
explore, it seems. Oh yeah, lucky us. Running into two helicopters
Shadows.
armed with a minigun.
Wipe 'em out.
Alright, well I wasn't gonna shake its hand. Drop it!
Just a few more to go. Let's show them what we can do.
Good. Oh man, these guys... Oh, another all-out attack, I'll take that. Throw the knives. Whoa, that's a lot of psychic attacks. Ow. I think I just threw the knife into the wall and it ricocheted back at me.
Riddle 'em with gun attack. That's the ticket. Good thinking, Joker. Good going, Joker.
I mean, that's why I'm the leader. Thank you.
Incoming attack. Brace
Oh man,
yourself.
it's never good to lock on when there's so many people, huh? But sometimes I feel like I'm just running in aimless directions. Okay. Done.
Hey, do you think we could reach the outside from that window?
Oh, is this where we're going?
If we climb out through there, we may be able to ascend the outer wall.
Alright. Well, sounds good, but let me explore the rest of this place first, though. There's a treasure chest over here. Jump
No
over
shadows
that.
at the moment. Look what magical wonders lie within.
A garden sense lies within.
God, smile upon us. This should be useful, huh?
Alright, nothing over there. I guess we could just jump over like that. Okay, not much to explore, like I thought. To the outer wall.
Damn, it's ass-biting cold.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
strong too. Careful not to fall, everyone.
I guess we can't go that way. Well, these guys are waiting for us. Hello. So nice of you to not open fire. Let's have a chat. Yeah, well, unfortunately there's no negotiation in Persona 5 Strikers, so I can only speak to you with my dagger. Oh, a big one. Oh wow. Are we fighting 2 mini-bosses?
Shouldn't you be threatening us by now?
They're just staring at us in silence. That's threatening.
I don't think they're here to mess around. Be ready for a challenge.
Not here to fuck spiders. Let's do this. Alright. Weak to curse, and over here, weak to nuclear. Well, I can start with a fray over there. Have I got anyone that's, you know, kind of a master of many trades?
Unicorn!
Like the way he says unicorn, though. You are weak to nuclear. You are not resistant to it. Start with that.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. You pulled that off quite well. This is your chance. It's showtime.
Perfect. Showtime. Right off the bat.
Showtime!
Here we go.
Unicorn!
Good evening, my friends. Get nuked.
Fancy stuff.
Let's focus on one at a time, huh? Ow. Wow. Thanks for the blessing.
You're mine!
Let's start with the wishless star first.
Feel like we count on you.
Ow. Oh, actually, no. We should focus on the Divine Governor. Because she has the ability to heal. Where is my curse attack? There it is. Unfortunately, I don't think I've got a persona that has a free curse attack with my combos.
You're mine!
What a dodge.
Persona!
Go.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
I did, but unfortunately I couldn't follow up in time. Whoa. Get out of that. Purple bubble.
Follow-up attack.
Take this!
Oh, I just really love dodging. This feels so epic.
Less attacks won't work.
Uh-oh. Sophie's forgotten that she's an AI. Not good.
Good thinking, Joker.
Cancel that heal, please. Okay, I think she just healed her friend.
Joker got
I don't think she's capable of healing herself. Ow.
You're getting wrecked out there.
Yeah. Could use a heal, please. Anybody?
It's a
Thank
strong
you.
one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
I mean, I could just use an item. To be honest, I've got plenty of them. It just feels better to get healed by a teammate, even if it costs SP.
Let's go!
Okay, let's just
Gotta
do it the
exploit those
old-fashioned way.
weaknesses. Strong as always.
Yeah, unfortunately she's resistant to fire, which is Neko Shogun's default.
Bring on.
Oh, good. Wonderful interruption there. Ooh, we were real close to the Divine Governor just then. Danger close. Go, 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 go.
That one looks tough.
Ow. Got popped on the head.
Joker defeated a
Okay, one
strong
down.
enemy. Just like that.
Mothman!
Alright, who's
Satanta!
next?
Jack Frost! Unicorn!
Unicorn, Showtime.
Showtime!
Got healed as well. Oh, I suppose the Showtime's kind of excessive with the Wish of Sar has such little health.
Here!
I guess I was kind of soloing the
Mindful as always,
Principality.
Joker.
Yeah.
Area secured. Skull, touch the cage. Let's find out what's bugging Mariko. That echo from our footsteps.
Everyone, look!
What's up?
Oh, it's the Desires.
Mm-hmm.
That means the throne room's just ahead. Let's not waste any time.
Yep.
So this is where the monarch of Sapporo resides.
We still don't know what she looks like, though.
Is this all carved ice? It must be really cold.
She'll look like a snow queen for sure. It's interesting that Alice is the only person we've seen before we actually, went up against her in a boss fight. We did see Natsume when we secured the route, and I'm guessing we're going to see Mariko as well once we secure the route here.
A frozen cage that denies all entry. Does this represent her distrust for all others?
You are? You don't look so good. Are you alright?
Well, I mean, this is to do with someone close to her. Alice and Natsume were not at arm's length at the time.
I should be.
Remember, this is all to save Mariko, right?
Then let us proceed as usual. Skull, it's up to you.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're volunteering me, but here goes nothing.
Because you're the expert. Here we go. Oh.
You did this? It's all your fault. How could you be so ignorant? Did you not think a snow sculpture could collapse?
Looks like she's been accused of negligence that ended a little girl's life.
I apologize on behalf of our staff.
And that's why she can't trust her staff to maintain.
Here it comes.
A collapsing snow sculpture.
This is where she... It must have been so heavy. It must have been so painful.
Oh man, and it just, you know, it just reads like a guilt trip, like, this is where she died. It was so heavy. Oh, she must have suffered in pain and whatnot. But, you know, you gotta imagine, it's a mother's grief. She is going to make it difficult, right? And who could blame her? She lost her daughter.
Get me back, Kaho. Give me back my daughter. My precious little girl.
No one should ever have to go through this, losing your child in such a fashion.
The accident resulted from my own personal oversight. Truly, I'm so sorry.
Oh god, and it was like, I mean, sure you could chalk it up to negligence, but it could, I mean, it was an accident, right? And the fact that Mariko here, look, she's taking responsibility for it. And, you know, for something that I don't think she potentially could have had control over. I mean, we don't know the exact circumstances of what happened.
Is the mayor the one apologizing?
She is.
Shh, there's still more.
Well, I didn't think the statue would fall on anybody. But isn't this the mayor's responsibility in the end?
I mean, it's so... like, there's a limit, right? If the entire, you know, exhibit maybe just collapsed in a heap because she hired some terrible contractors or something, yeah, sure, you could probably say the mayor's kind of at fault. She didn't vet the staff that she hired to run the thing. But when it's just one sculpture that happened, probably one of the workers did it, you know? And it was just one particular sculpture, and it was just a tragic freak accident. Can you really blame the mayor for this? I mean, sure, they have to kind of take responsibility because they oversaw the entire thing, but, I mean, where do you draw the line?
Well, besides, who can blame me? We don't get paid nearly enough. Nothing wrong with taking a little kickback here and there.
And it sounds like it wasn't really her fault. It's this guy blaming the fact that he's not paid enough. Which I guess is also bad in a way, you know? You get what you pay for.
Those voices must be the root of Mariko Hyodo's trauma.
So, that snow sculpture incident. Didn't we first hear about it at the park?
Yeah, we saw the flowers.
We did, but I had no idea. Could Mari-san have really been involved?
Not directly involved. She didn't, like, push the sculpture over or anything. It's hard to say.
Is that the source of her trauma? Taking the blame for that incident?
If Haru's right and she's a really nice, wonderful lady, I can imagine her just, like, you know, taking responsibility for this, not wanting to blame anyone else.
Don't forget the guy's voice. Sounded like he was trying to pass the blame on someone.
Mm-hmm.
At any rate, this is vital information. Let's go back to reality and confirm the truth.
She definitely sounds a lot more tragic than the other two, right? I mean, yes, she's still using Emma to, you know, influence the townsfolk into voting for her, but it's hard. I do have to wonder, though, what the, you know, knife and fork motifs and whatnot. I thought they would be a little bit more involved with maybe her business with Okumura, but I suppose we'll see. But yeah, she's definitely the most sympathetic out of the other two, or of all three so far.
Dug up some articles about the snow sculpture incident. Let me fill you guys in.
Alright.
2 years ago, a large snow sculpture collapsed during the December Snow Festival sponsored by Sapporo Central City. Kaho Nanase-chan, a 9-year-old girl, was caught in the collapse and died. Despite Mayor Hyodo's apology, the accident was ruled as an unforeseeable disaster. Therefore, she wasn't held liable.
Again, it's not like, you know, she skipped out on hiring people. I mean, there's kind of a hint that, you know, these guys claim that they weren't paid enough, but that could be just their greed, for instance.
Oh, so that's what the flowers in the park were for.
I wonder if the voice accusing Mari-san was the poor girl's mother.
It makes sense to me because she mentioned Kaho by name.
So this is Mari-san's trauma.
That park where the snow festival was held is probably where the accident happened.
So that's where the trauma cell's gonna be. Then let's head over.
Yeah. Let's use Emma and enter the keyword there.
Okay. The accident happened in Adori Park. Then let's gather at the hideout first and head over. There should be a warden guarding the place, if the last few times is any indication. Don't skip on the prep work, so. Right, well, first let's fulfill some of these requests. We've got the Mothman tentacles. That's what Sophie said is what we needed, so... Or maybe I need to fulfill the request first. How about that?
Thank you very much.
Excellent. This amount should suffice. Thank you for your assistance, So. If we give these to the pharmacy manager, he should be able to stitch together an effective compression sleeve with the outer layers.
Okay, let's go.
I can almost smell the ramen already. I would say, if this device had any olfactory input... Let's return to Suzuhino Pharmacy.
Mission accomplished.
Alright. Well, we're here. Ah, you just materialized out of nowhere. Did you just come out of the metaverse, sir? You're back. I told you the tickets aren't for sale. So, lay it on him. What the... Wow. These are surprisingly strong for how flexible they are. And they don't feel like they'd be too tough to cut and stitch. I think this could actually make for a solid compression sleeve. I'm gonna get started on it right now. You know who you are? You're the savior of the best ramen in all of Sapporo. What's your
I
name?
am Sophia, humanity's companion.
He was asking me. Surprised Morgana didn't just step in there for a second. Huh? Is that a girl on the phone again? Yeah, again, it's my sister. Sister's cousin. Zant. Whatever. Thank you. Meal tickets are going back on sale to the public once the sleeve's done, but for you? I'll sell you some right now.
Well done.
Hooray! We did it! Make sure you buy 2. We shouldn't disappoint Ryuchi. Alright, sorry Morgana. You're gonna have to wait for my leftovers. New products in Suzuhiro Pharmacy.
Ah, welcome.
Alright, well I still don't see where the Viagra is stored, but that's okay. 2 meal tickets.
Hey,
Done. Dude, holy shit, you did it! Oh, I can't believe it. You're amazing, So. I'd sing a little ditty for a bowl of my own, and if you found it helpful, I'd yodel through the phone. Huh? What? I want to see the King Ramen too, so I helped. Oh, okay. Not sure what you mean by that, but I'm not sure I want to
I'll
ask.
pay you back for that.
Anyways, thanks, Sophia, and So. No problem.
All right, let's go.
Alright, let's get to that restaurant. Legendary ramen, here we come. Woo!
Good job.
Woo! Woohoo! Alright, now that we're all ramened up, let's go pay a visit to that trauma cell. Okay, back at the camper. We can go to our destination, but first let's discuss. Let's review our situation before going into Hyodo's trauma cell. Based on the voices we heard at the birdcage, I think the snow sculpture incident from 2 years ago had to have been involved. A 9-year-old girl even lost her life. And because it was sponsored by the city, all fingers pointed to the one directly in charge.
But
It was reported as an act of God, an accident where no parties are held responsible. So how could this be the monarch's source of trauma? I wonder if that voice was the mother of the girl who lost her life. She really seemed to have it out for Mari-san. I heard another weird voice in there too. Complaining about his pay or some shit? There has to be more to this than we know. Let's go to the trauma cell and investigate.
It's true.
We'll need to go to where this incident took place. Should be within this park. It's probably safe to assume that a warden will be there waiting for it. Be ready for anything, guys. Alright, let's get ready to go. Here we are.
This is where the accident happened, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma cell.
Okay.
There may be enemies ahead. Are you sure you guys are ready?
As ready as we'll ever be. We're ready.
That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own 2 eyes.
Wish she broke down and just lost all her faith in her subordinates.
The keyword is Snow City.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
Alright. See ya. Disappearing in the middle of the park. Nothing suspicious whatsoever. Also glad we don't, like, drag anyone else along with us, you know, via proximity, like we did with An when we first entered Kamoshida's palace.
What is this?
It looks like this is the snow festival.
Yep. Who are they?
Check out those two suits over there.
Are they the people who decided to assign blame to the mayor?
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
Uh-oh, looking for a steep discount.
Sir, would you please be discreet about this?
I could do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor. I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign.
Ah, politically motivated.
Once that happens, I'll be the new mayor in town, and you'll be my well-paid associate. You will cooperate, won't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Well, it didn't seem to work out. I suppose because she had Emma on her side.
What did you just say?
The mayor!
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
Well, you don't seem too disturbed by that.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is merely...
Ah, and that's what you meant about, you know, her staff planning a coup.
Mayor? Does he mean Mayor Hyodo?
Then, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this, that anyone was behind this.
I wonder, did they deliberately sabotage it?
Huh. You really don't get it, do you? Well, this festival is held by the city, meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction?
Why, so you can keep your fat salary paid for by the taxpayers? So you can keep your luxury car and travel?
What's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time.
Well, a little girl got killed.
So, what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
I wouldn't call it bad luck.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
It's like not getting insured and then getting in a car crash. Oh, well, that was bad luck. You know, I could have prevented this whole thing.
Fine. Go ahead and do it. But I'm bringing you down with me.
And she couldn't.
What?
She had to take responsibility for it.
I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after all, you're the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed. Right here.
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
Jeez.
You're a councilman, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Well, are you finally ready to listen?
Bunch of slimeball politicians.
Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
Oh wow, that's a bunch of riot shields. Right, well, I'm all too happy to take you down. Unfortunately, it's hard to see ahead of time what their weaknesses are going to be.
How can you blame a peon like me? We don't get paid enough for this!
So you're the one who said
This
it.
world revolves around money. Money talks, bullshit walks, Mayor!
Sounds like she was a really good mayor who actually cared for her people.
Bastard! So you threatened the mayor? Is that it?
I had no idea Mari-san went through something like this. Something so awful.
Well, we definitely need to help her now.
Think later, act now. We've got a real fight in our hands here.
Again, we still haven't even seen her metaverse version.
Let's go!
Okay, weak to Psychic, Bliss, and Curse. Okay, again, I've got 2 of the 3. That's a good start.
Neko Shogun!
Neko Shogun, medium Bliss damage,
You're mine!
done. Okay, let's start off with that.
I'll take the mayor down with me!
Fuck you. God, honestly. We're facing some real dicks, aren't we? No, I didn't mean to retarget that way.
Persona!
This way.
I know, nice Joker! You hit its weakness!
You know what's really cool? Just hearing Joker say all the Persona names like this.
Leland, Kopate, Neko Shogun, Mothman, Satanta, Jack Frost, Unicorn!
It's just so great. Anyway, back to the fight. Where are we going? I guess we just stick with Neko Shogun for now. Fortunately, again, I don't have any Personas that have the default attack as a weakness. Okay, let's stop locking on, jeez.
He's attacking with the shield too. Watch out, everyone!
On it. Again, I think we just deal with the ads first. Mothman just hopping over there while he's on fire. Oh, jeez, there's so many. They keep respawning.
Right, Mayor? See time. You gave your approval.
Oh, and just the whole laughing as they get away with it. Jeez.
We're here to set Marison right. Listening to thugs like you is a waste of our precious time.
It should be open once you need it. Everyone, do your best.
Bliss.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. So
I don't mind taking over as Sophie for a second.
powerful, but it's weak to bless
Okay.
attacks.
Let's make sure we don't stand in any puddles of fire. Thanks for that support. You are certainly on fire, sir. Oh gosh, they're all resistant to psychic. Except for the lockkeeper. Heals, please. Never mind, I'll do it myself. Where are we going? Medea, there we are. Ow! Dizzy! Okay, it's okay, we can concentrate. All out attack, go! Nice to see that we can still participate in all out attacks when we are suffering from a status ailment. Showtime will take advantage of that once he stands up. Oh, we're gonna bless him, alright, like he just had a big freaking sneeze. Every time. She's so shocked at her power. Come on, break those shields again. Oh, he's disappeared. Son of a bitch.
I'm saved.
No, he's just gone somewhere. There he is.
Useless. No matter what you do, you should have just resigned and disappeared.
I like that she didn't resign, though. Pretty ballsy.
No one likes a pushy politician.
Yeah, a lot of Muffman. Let's just blow them all up. We could drag the lockkeeper in as well.
I'll give it my all.
Raining grenades! Oh, thank you. I can see clearly now. It looks like my teammates are taking care of the ads. That's fine.
Stamina's getting low. Watch closely how you fight.
It's all good. This is a one-off battle. I don't need to conserve SP, thankfully. So I'm all too happy to just keep on attacking. Not to mention, Oracle is pretty good with her moral supports. Uh-oh. Cancel that. Okay, that's what I should be saving my less attacks for. He's vanished.
Let's try to get along.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
If we do need to cancel again, we can always switch to another party member. Ow.
This is your chance.
Another all-out attack. I'll take that. Oh gosh.
Single me out. I'm corrupt, and so is everyone around me.
He's getting weaker. Come on, everyone.
Yep, thanks for the moral support, just like I said. Oh, another showtime? Let's finish this off.
Would you care to join us?
Here we go.
Get ready.
The grandest dance. Perfect for a politician. There, how's that for taxpayer money? Eat it. Damn, that felt good taking down that scumbag, even though it's just his shadow form and he still exists somewhere.
That's all of them. We can get into the throne room now.
Good.
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
Sounds like her, subordinates, her interns.
One was a city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from the contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. The result is still the same.
Either way, the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position.
Yeah, so he tried to make lemonade out of lemons, so to speak. You know, he kind of caused the whole accident, but instead of rolling over and surrendering because it was his fault, he was like, how can I turn this to my advantage and move myself up the ladder?
Something along those lines.
Unforgivable.
It's the game of politics.
Everything makes sense now. Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance and found out the truth about the accident.
And when she threatened to go to the police and report their activity, they were gonna bring her down along with them. And she kind of felt trapped, you know? Yeah, sure, you want to do the right thing, but you don't want to get caught in the crossfire and get dragged down, right? Not many people would. Even if it is the right thing to do, to still report them.
Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
That's messed up! These greedy assholes only wanted money and power!
There we go. Skull's redirected his anger now.
Now I have a better understanding of what Hyodo must be thinking. When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through.
And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her.
Mari-san.
Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open.
We can go in and put an end to this once and for all.
Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the calling card.
Ooh, yes, how are we gonna send this one across?
So, what do we do for the calling card?
Maybe we shouldn't go overboard with it. I don't really see her as a bad person.
Neither, actually.
Yeah, the real bad guy here is the one who took the bribe.
No, the guy who offered the bribe in the first place is the true villain.
I mean, they're all villains, okay?
Was it not the shoddy contractors who built the sculpture? And they deserve the most punishment.
Sounds like everyone deserves punishment except for Mariko, but then again, she is, manipulating everyone's free will.
You guys sound pretty heated. Who's to say one man's more evil than the next?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we only have to choose one person to punish. Nice to see you too, though,
So
Gramps.
you were here all along.
Long time no see.
Yep, sure has been a while.
You've gotten older.
You guys forgot about me, didn't you?
How could we? You're the one who's senile here, Gramps.
Why would you not get in contact with me?
Well, now that you mention it...
Gramps, you completely slipped our minds.
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're sorry.
Forget it. So what's our situation?
This. And then the ice sculpture fell on the girl's head.
So that's how Mariko Hyodo became a monarch?
Yep.
That would explain your debate as to who was the worst of them all.
What's your take on it, Gramps?
My take is you kids are naive.
What do you mean?
It's clear that Mariko Hyodo was cornered by a pair of rotten scumbags. Tragic, I agree.
Uh-huh.
But what is she doing in response? Isn't it just as wrong to change people's hearts and manipulate them?
It is. It is. Is she doing it knowingly? Probably. I mean, she probably realizes that as more people friend her, they start to want to campaign for her more.
That may be true, but...
But does she know the extent of it? You know, like, how far do they know what they're doing is working, so to speak? Like Alice, it seemed Alice directly knew. Anyone who friended her suddenly became obsessed with her. Natsume probably had a good idea as well, because he suddenly had a bunch of fans buying like 8 and 10 of his books. Like, that's obviously nonsensical. With Mariko, I mean, yeah, sure, you've got an absurdly high approval rate of like, what, in the 90s or something, I think they said it was? Like, yeah, sure, that is very suspicious, but it's not really... I won't say it's not unheard of. I mean, everyone, like, there's no way you can get a universal praise, right?
Furthermore, that accident was her responsibility, being that she's the top of command.
Okay, that's pretty black and white for you there, Zenkichi. Again, like I mentioned, it depends on the circumstance. If it was just one sculpture, that can't really be her responsibility. When you've got, like, the people below her signing off on that sculpture and the contractors and whatnot, you know, she's the overall supervisor. She shouldn't have to handle all the day-to-day tasks. She shouldn't be micromanaging. That's why she's got her subordinates, because they have to handle the things and then they report to her. She can't be in control of every little thing. That's just not possible.
Regardless of who did what, a real leader takes the fall.
And I do feel like that's kind of an outdated sort of moniker. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, at the end of the day, they are the ones responsible. Like, you know, but does the captain really have to go down with the ship, so to speak? Sure, it's an honor thing, but...
even so,
It may be a bitter pill to swallow, especially for a group of justice-loving kids operating outside the law, but the real world isn't so cut and dry.
I mean, I'm sure you guys have a lot of thoughts on this too, and I'd love to hear them.
And the longer you keep up this hero charade, the harder it'll bite you in the ass down the line.
Yeah, I mean, and as well, like, we're just one group. We can't determine what's right or wrong.
Zenkichi, that's terrible! Take it back!
We're aware.
Sorry. Might have overstepped my boundaries.
That's fine, you know. I'm always happy to hear that from the devil's advocate.
No, I can understand your line of reasoning.
I mean, it's a healthy discussion, right? If we don't discuss this, we kind of just get warped in our own beliefs and sensibilities, and it starts getting inflated. So it's always good to hear what other people think. That's, you know, contrary to what we believe.
You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. But that won't stop us from fighting. If we give up now, then the people who are counting on us won't have any hope left.
We help people in a way no one else can. That's why the Phantom Thieves exist.
I understand you all take this very seriously.
We do, even if we do dress up.
Then tell me, either way the cards fall, you're not letting Hyodo get away with what she's doing, are you?
No.
Correct. We're going to stop her.
Haru. What Mari-san is doing is forcing her warped intentions onto other people.
And we can't let that happen, no matter what the reason. Right. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we fight for what we believe in. Yes, we're gonna stop Hyodo. But we'll do it in a way that's true to us.
Yeah, we're not gonna punish her and, like, throw her, like, to the wolves or anything. We'll wake her up to the truth.
I have no objections. It's decided then.
Thank you.
So how will we send the calling card?
Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
Do we, hire a rival candidate to just announce that the Phantom Thieves are coming after her?
What are we, a catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Oh, gosh.
Might be better to avoid closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time.
Do we spell out a flower arrangement?
There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign route.
Like somewhere she's bound to pass by.
Do we put it on her seat in a limousine?
Then how about where the Suzushino posters are? I'm sure she'll have a speech over there.
Can we replace that sign of that man in the Suzushino square there? Let's go with that.
Yeah, and if we time it with her speech, it'll be perfect.
The question is, who's going to place it there?
No. Not again. Seriously?
Hey, you can get to places that we can't.
Thanks in advance, Gramps.
Now hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
Hey, you're one of us, okay? And we've assigned you a job. You think Skull wants to touch the birdcage every time? No, he doesn't, but he does it anyway, because that's his job.
Consider it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier.
Shouldn't you own up to it?
There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
Yeah, it's not like you have to draw or anything, it's fine.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps.
You're our only hope.
You little weasels.
Excuse you?
All right, fine. Fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
Good.
We really do appreciate it.
Yeah. We totally weren't just acting like that councilman just now.
How'd I let them twist my arm like this? Whatever. If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
Wouldn't dream of it. Oh, damn, so close. Hyodo's speech is tomorrow morning. That's when we'll make her aware of the calling card. We only have one shot at this. Let's make sure we're prepared before we send Zenkichi out. Alright, well, let us make sure we're prepared, once and for all, to take Mayor Hyodo down.